this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add a table to your web page. As you can see, I've already added one table with 3 columns and 3 rows, and the code is over here. Before we get to this table, I want to show you how to add a simple table. So you always start with a table tag, and then the next element you have to have is a table row. Okay, and then the final one, if you remember, is table data. And so we're going to have a table with one row and one cell or column. So this and then we need to close our TD tag and then close our TR tag, our table row, and then finally we need to close the table tag. Now let's clean it up so it's easy to read. File save, refresh. Now we have this right here. This is a table with one row, but we don't see a table really. So let's add a border to it. So we have this border equals, let's say 10. Okay, and let's say the width equals, let's just say 75%, and make sure we get rid of the plus sign and see how this affects our table. Alright, so now we have a table with one row and a border of 10, and no matter how big I make this page, this table is always 75%. Okay, let's look at this second table I created, where the code for it is right here. Okay, so we have our table, and then we have our attributes. We have a border of 5. The table is aligned in the center of the page, and it will always take up 50% of the page. I have 3 table headers: dogs, cats, and monkeys, which you see over here, dogs, cats, monkeys. And then I have my first table row. So this row represents this row over here, and notice everything's aligned in the center. And so this table row has 3 table datas, or 3 columns, what I like to think of it, or 3 cells. Then I end the table row, and then for this last row you can see where I used the column span, so it's going to span 3 columns. And I also have the text aligned in the center of the table, and I just put this as a cool table, and then I ended with my table tag, and I should have ended with a TR, so let's fix that real quick. And save this, and let's make sure it looks okay. So, in this tags and attribute page, I've showed you how to align your text, how to underline it, how to bold it, how to make a list, how to make marquees, how to make a horizontal rule, how to make a table, how to make a table with multiple columns and rows, how to insert a picture, how to insert a hyperlink that works, and how to insert music. And remember, all this code can be found in the tags and attributes worksheet. And if the last thing we talked about were the table codes, so you can have all the table codes that you need right here. We talked about the list. Here's the list items, definition list, organized list, unordered list, ordered list, unordered list. So you can refer back to this worksheet for any code that you need. Again, if you have any questions, please ask in class or email me.